We're Gabe and Meg. In October of 2019, we decided to leave our beloved city of Chicago and travel the world full-time, starting in Central America.
Oh my God! Bienvenidos a Santa Ana, El Salvador!
After 6 months of traveling in Guatemala, El Salvador, and Nicaragua, the COVID-19 pandemic completely changed our plans. With airports closing and a strict curfew in effect, we evacuated back to our home country. After weighing our options, we've decided to relocate to a country that has had one of the most successful responses to the virus.
We're moving to Taiwan!
We've packed up our bags once again and are ready to explore the food, culture, and customs of this amazing island nation.
Today we're going to be going to the Guanziling hot springs to soak up some hot muddy waters up in the mountains of central Taiwan. To get there we'll be taking the bullet train from Kaohsiung to Chiayi and hopping on a bus. This is now our third or fourth time taking the high-speed rail. We're getting more used to it. It really is such a convenient and quick way to get around Taiwan.
They're so efficient, and you don't even have to book your tickets in advance. You can come here the day of, the morning of, line up and get your tickets and board the train. I would take the high-speed rail over a plane any day.
And one of the many cool things about the high-speed rail is actually quite energy efficient. Right, this whole thing is run on electricity. We're not letting out any fumes or anything. We're just speeding through the country. Love it.
But also, look at how far this seat reclines.
So this is a bus we do not want to miss. It only leaves every 9 hours, so that would really put a damper on things. It's the 33 bus from Chiayi City to the
Guanziling hot springs.
Yeah, I can't remember. She's got it for us.
Alright, we just made it onto the bus. It's about an hour from here, the high-speed rail station, to the Guanziling hot springs.
Let's do it.
Good to see you.
Moving to Taiwan a few months ago, we've been working pretty much full-time, and we really haven't had the chance to travel so far into the country. This is our first time going into the interior. The green lushness, the mountainside, it's just so beautiful. I'm so grateful to be here right now.
We made it! It's super quaint. It just seems like a charming mountain town. There's all these little shops and restaurants, so we're going to try and find something to eat before we head over to go relax and indulge in the hot waters.
Okay.
She first came over with her phone with Google Translate ready to go, already typing in to me, "Do you want the butter chicken?" So I guess that is like the traditional dish to get up here is some kind of chicken dish. And we've seen it like as we were walking up the street, tons of rotisserie chickens. It looks amazing, but as vegetarians, we won't be trying that.
Pescatarian here.
The first thing she brought over were these greens with some kind of dressing sauce on it, and on her Google Translate, I'm not sure what she put in Chinese or Taiwanese, but it just translated as entertain. So we are going to entertain ourselves with some greens. It's so sweet.
That was a great reaction.
I think my mouth freaked out a little bit because it smells like a dressing, like a honey mustard dressing is what it kind of smelled like. But then when I ate it, it's so sweet.
So I asked for their seasonal fish, and it's a striped bass, and it comes with this wonderful fermented, pickled little, looks like some little berry of some sort. Whoa. It's like a little olive. It's delicious.
So we just made it to one of the hot springs resorts, which seems to be one of the best ways to enjoy the hot springs, is to come to one of the hotels / resorts that they have all in this town. So we are at the King's Garden Villa, and so we are going to pay a fee to go enjoy all the different hot spring pools that they have here. There are multiple options to enjoy here at the King's Garden Villa. There is an electricity pool, which has electricity that pulsates into the water. And then there are regular hot water pools, and then there are really cold pools, and even colder pools than that. So we've been alternating between the hot and the cold pools. And one of the other things to do here at the resort is to go and put on a mud mask. They take the mud from the hot springs, and it's supposed to have really good, healthy qualities for your skin, to make your skin look beautiful. So you can go and indulge and put on a mud mask.
So over here on the right, this is one of the electrical pools. We have panels in this pool that'll shoot electrical pulses into the water.
You're in one of the hot pools that they have here, and it's so relaxing. It is currently 39.8 degrees Celsius in here. It feels wonderful.
Alright, so the whole thing is that you're supposed to go from hot to cold water. It's supposed to be good for you, so let's see how good for me it is. Oh, jeez.
So Gabe is going in to try the foot wiggling massager. I think it's actually called a body fitting shaking machine. So I guess it's supposed to, I don't know, shed some fat from your body. Welcome to the Wenhua Night Market here in Chiayi City.
So we had a lovely day hanging out in those hot springs, and now it is definitely time for dinner. And all things dinner in Taiwan point to a night market.
Yeah. Smells super limey. Oh, that's good. It's so fresh. Nice and cold. It tastes like lime juice and some other flavors I can't quite tell, but it's lovely. just shredded green papaya. A little bit of spice, a little bit of chili on there. Very good.
Round 2.
Look at this little beauty. We saw the lady making them in the little hot pan with stuffed with chocolate on the inside. So I think it's just a pancake with chocolate filling. Sounds delicious. Whoa. It's warm and gooey, like chocolate pudding. That's what it's like. Very good.
Can you say enormous stuffed scallop? Like, I don't really know what it's stuffed with, but you know, I'm willing to say it's probably delicious. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Salty, seafoody, you like sprinkled some nice powder on it. It's good. It's damn good. Something to know about Taiwan is that each city and each region kind of has its specialty food. This city, Chiayi, it's really known for its milk fish and also, I guess, for its oyster omelet. I love oyster omelet, so I'm so ready to compare oyster omelet here to Kaohsiung and see if it's any different. It's a little sad. They thought it was for 3 people. Maybe I gotta take it easy after this one, guys, but whatever.
Last dish of the night.
Yeah, this is our mini vacation. Okay, we work our butts off during the work week. It's our weekend, alright? So let's start with the milkfish. The milkfish is super famous here in Chiayi. So, of course we gotta try it. Oops. Alright, let's try some milkfish. The whole point of milkfish is it's so soft. Crispy and fried on the outside, nice and fleshy on the inside. With the lemon, it's really good. And my favorite of all time, the oyster omelet. You see, in Kaohsiung, I've already found my regular oyster omelet guy. So let's see how this compares to my regular.
Looks very goopy.
That's how you know it's good. I like that the sauce on it, it's not as sweet as it is in Kaohsiung. It's a little bit saltier. It's actually in Kaohsiung, it tastes like straight up ketchup sometimes. This is like soy saucier, a little smokier. And I still think my guy is, he's still my guy.
We are at the Museum of Ancient Tiles in Chiayi City, Taiwan. And we are in this old historic building that is filled with ancient tiles that have been collected over many years. I believe many of them were collected from rich Taiwanese families living here before. And they were bought to form this museum.
It's quite nice to see that there was a line out the door. There's like a lot of interest in seeing this old historical place. Pretty cool.
And it's really quite beautiful in here. The tiles are so colorful and each one has their own intricate design. And I love that they're all housed in this very old historic looking house. Believe it or not, this museum has been here since 1915. We just arrived in Pinocchi Village in Chiayi, and they have all of these natural local products that they make here in Chiayi, and one of them is honey. So they have like honey popcorn, honey water, and of course honey ice cream, which there's literally popcorn in this ice cream and a giant honeycomb. I'm so excited to try this. Oh my god, the honey is so sweet It's perfect. All of the buildings that you see here used to be the dormitories for the workers that worked up in the Alishan mountain.
To save a little bit of money, we won't be taking the fast train to Kaohsiung like we did on the way in. We'll be taking the regular, slower train, which should take about an hour and a half. So this old train over here sounds like it's diesel. This is the one that goes up into Alishan Mountain. We won't be taking this right now, but you can see how old school it is. Pretty cool. Breaking the rules. Yeah, I think we're breaking the rules. Not the only ones though, so it's okay.
I think we're not supposed to sit here, but I'm not going to stand for an hour and a half, so we're sitting here.
This is the parent-child carriage.
You can just pretend.
Just pretend, yep.
Good morning! You may notice the giant Buddha statue behind me and be wondering, where the heck are we? So we just arrived at the Fo Guang Shan Buddhist Museum and Temple up in the northeast of Kaohsiung. We took the train and a shuttle bus to get up here, and it is gorgeous. There's tons of people and families out here, and there's a lot to see, including the giant Buddha behind me. So we're gonna go explore.
So I guess another 90 years before they open up the underground temple again. We can wait, right, baby? 10 years ago. If you're wondering what this beautiful place is all about, it is a giant Buddhist monastery with tons of different statues and areas to come visit. And there's also kind of like a little shopping mall in the front.
Yeah, there's a number of Buddhist restaurants and like a tea house. It just seems like a really wonderful area to come and spend the day.
There's also another section that's a little bit further down the road. I think that's actually where the monastery actually is. This is more for just like day visits for people who want to come, people who come here to pray, or just people who come to sightsee like we're doing.
Mm-hmm. This area with the big Buddha, they call the Foguanshan Museum. So this is the main area to come explore.
And in the museum that we're actually on top of right now, there's a whole bunch of relics that were brought over from China from way back when. And they've recreated them into beautiful exhibits for you to learn about the history of Buddhism.
It's so beautiful out here. It feels so relaxing and zen. We are surrounded by mountainous, jungly kind of area is what it feels like, but if you turn around in the other direction, you can literally see the city of Kaohsiung standing up here. The views are incredible.
Nature, pure land and precepts inspire equality and patience. May our humanity and gratitude give rise to gratitude.
Never seen them how they actually grow as a plant. This is so cool. They grow off like a cactus.
We've been eating so much dragon fruit since we've come here.
This is amazing. This is like the first time I saw how Brussels sprouts grow. Love it.
So we're waiting on our bus to get back to Kaohsiung right now. Should be just about an hour. We want to thank you again for watching our video and accompanying us on this beautiful day here at the Buddhist Monastery.
Don't forget to subscribe for more of our adventures.
See you later.